Hello, I'm SMB Collector. This month, October 2018, will be a month in Mario collecting not to soon be forgotten. I got a lot of stuff. It was hard to just pick my favorites, and I still end up showing a ton, and I end up having to not show a ton as well. So, if you're watching this thinking, wow, this is a really long video, I'm bored, keep in mind that it could have been longer. You have been spared, and you are welcome. Okay, let's jump into it. First item I got is this. First Mario figure ever made. And yes, it is Mario. A lot of people think this is Jumpman, but right on the package, right there. Mario. I've had a loose out of package one of these for a really long time, but finally got the sealed packaged version. Even the peg hole hasn't been punched out yet. So this was made by Coleco in 1982, 1 year after Mario made his debut in the arcade Donkey Kong in 1981. There he is. It's kind of a good piece of history. Continuing the Donkey Kong theme is this Donkey Kong bumper sticker. I actually had to buy an old car from the 80s to get this. No, not really. There's no year on this, but I'm going to guess it's from 1982 or maybe even 1981. But the information we do get is that it's made by a company called Video Babies. There's Mario, possibly Jumpman, wearing yellow and red. It's a bit unusual. This really strange looking picture of Donkey Kong. Next are these 4 glasses I found. They were at a flea market sitting on a table. I didn't recognize them, so I figured maybe they were something from the company called Just Funky that's been making a lot of drinkware recently. But I asked the dealer if he had more information on them, and that's when he brought out these lids. So they were actually jars, not drinking glasses. So these are for a European product called Nocila, I think it's pronounced, which was only available in Portugal and Spain. Looking online, it looks like there may have been blue lids as well, but information is hard to come by on these. Maybe there were different flavors or something that needed distinction. Oh yeah, and these are dated 2016. The 4 I have are Mario, Luigi. And they're also looking online. There's more of these. There's 4 similar to these, but slightly taller. Here's Mario and Luigi. And then there's also 2 even larger than those 4 that have what looks like screw-on caps, whereas these just have that kind of pop-it-on cap. And lastly is Yoshi with different items and question mark block. Continuing with the food theme, we have this box of fruit snacks. So this is made by Kellogg's. They've been making some Mario fruit snacks over the last maybe 10 years or so. But this is the newest one. So what's cool about this is it actually has a reversible box that offers two different pieces of art. So this has 10 different pouches with these different shapes. You have Mario, Luigi, Star, Yoshi, Toad, and Koopa Shell. And again, to continue with the food theme, we have these Lunchables. So this is part of a new promotion they have for the Switch with some Super Mario Party art. So far I've only found 4 boxes. The pepperoni pizza one, this pizza and treatza one, the turkey and American cheese cracker stacker one, and then another cracker stacker one, but with cheddar and 100% juice included. And also, like the fruit snacks, these actually have that kind of displayable in a tall position or displayable in a longer position. So maybe that's to help grocery stores display them how they see fit. Not sure. Moving along, we have these 3 packs of stickers. These are made in 1989, and a common practice back then would be to label it as a Super Mario Bros. Product, but still feature art from Super Mario Bros. 2. So maybe they just took Super Mario Bros. As more of the series name rather than the actual game being advertised. So these come from a company called Artist, I guess it'd be pronounced. It's like the word artist without the last T. Each of these comes with 4 sheets with a total of 36 stickers. So that's the first pack. Here's another. Again, more Super Mario Bros. 2 artwork. Also that funny art of Mario riding a skateboard, which was weird because at this time he had never ridden a skateboard in a video game. That wouldn't happen until Mario Party much later. And then the last one I have, here we go, even more Mario Bros. 2 artwork. More products from that same company in the same year, 1989, are these pads of paper. Super Mario Brothers, and again, with clear as day Super Mario Brothers 2 art, that even says the name of the game right there. So these come with 50 sheets. It's a 6x9-inch tablet. Here's another one. A lot of weird, interesting Mario art back then. Mario riding a motorcycle on this one. And a third one. This one shows multiple Marios picking up mushrooms with a very concerned Koopa Troopa in the middle. He knows this won't end well for him. And then the last one. I like the art on this one a lot, showing Mario climbing up one of those beanstalk vines. I think it's funny because it shows him with the vegetable in hand, which in the games you can't do that. You can't climb and carry something. And then yet another collectible from that same company in the same year is this box of birthday cards. This, of all the things I'm showing today, might be one of my favorites. I really liked the Donkey Kong Mario figure I showed earlier, and there's some other stuff coming up later, but I like this one a lot, just even the artwork alone. But so this has been opened already, so I can open it up and show you all the cards. Now there are 6 different cards with 12 total, so there'll be some duplicates. I'll skip over those. Here's the first one. For your birthday, best of wishes for a real fun day. A special birthday wish. Have a very special day. Happy birthday. Hope it's a day full of fun. This one uses the same art from the box. It's your birthday. Hope it's a winner. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. And happy days to follow. That's some pretty interesting art there. Mario flying a airplane. And then the last one. Happy birthday. Hope you'll really celebrate your day. And, this one, another one I like. That cake actually has a face on it. It's weird. And there are also the envelopes, very standard. That was a box of birthday cards, but they also released this pack wrapped in plastic around a piece of cardboard. So you'll recognize that card from the other box. And on the back it shows that the rest are the same as well. So that's it for the artist stuff, but moving on, here's something a lot newer. This Ween Yoshi RC Copter toy. That is a pretty spiffy Mario collectible, if I do say so myself. So here's a less glary image of that. And then there was also a Flying Cape Mario. I haven't actually seen that in person yet, but I would so buy it if I did. So my first impression of Ween Yoshi was actually in the puzzle game Yoshi for the NES. I didn't have a Super NES for a really long time, but I was raised on the NES. I actually, for the longest time, assumed Yoshi was his first appearance, because it's like, the NES is older than the Super NES, right? So that must be where Yoshi first appeared. But yeah, this is made by that company that makes RC stuff. I don't know how to pronounce it. Carrera. And then dated, it's probably kind of hard to see. It says 2017 there, though. I couldn't find it until 2018. So look at the controller there. There's also a picture of it on the back. Moving on, we have this Mario Party 2 strategy guide from, what is it, Prima? I'm sorry, I can't pronounce anything. I'm sorry. This is the exclusive collector's cover version. I don't really know what that means, but there was another version which I also have. So, I don't know. Maybe this was a pre-order bonus. Maybe it was only available in certain stores, but Now I have two versions. I was skimming this the other day, and I saw a picture I've seen online, but it's scary, and I'm going to show it, so prepare yourself. Toad has legs. That's scary. I don't like it. Let's never speak of this again. Next up are two items from Perler. So first is this pad. There's no actual Perler beads included with this, but it's just a big pad of paper. It's taped shut at the bottom, so I can't really open it. But it includes patterns for 61 different sprites. There's some different ones. You have Boo, Game Over Mario, question mark block, coin, cloud, Thwomp. That was one I was really hoping would be in there, so I'm glad that they prove he is in there. Actually, that item completed everything I knew that Perler made until I found this, which I hadn't seen until finding it in stores. I found both of these in Joanne, by the way. So this does come with a bunch of beads, as well as 7 different sprite patterns. Muncher, Koopa Troopa, Goomba, Super Mario, Bomb, Game Over Mario, Lakitu. Next up, let's go back to the vintage stuff. This fantastic Super Mario Brothers puzzle from Milton Bradley, 60 pieces. So this features the box art from the Famicom version of Super Mario Brothers. And as far as my research can tell, this was either drawn by Miyamoto himself, the creator of Mario, or at least designed by him. It's dated 1988. There. And this has been opened, so I might as well take a quick look at a piece. Here's kind of the size. There's Mario's eye. Here's some already put together. There's kind of weird blue, cheap, I guess. Let's take a little look at the art. There's the infamous, what I think is a Toad without eyes, but he has eyebrows for some reason. And the Toad that does have eyes, but doesn't have eyebrows. So yeah, those are probably not eyebrows. They're probably his eyes closed, but they're up on his head thing like that so much. It's weird. There's Bowser without horns. This is back when Mario was crazy and unpredictable and you didn't know what was going on. That Spiny's got a leash. What's going on? What's going on? Something newer than that, but not new. Super Mario 64 sweater. This was actually featured in the Spring and Summer 2000 issue of the Super Power Supplies catalog in Nintendo Power. Blank on the back, but on the sleeve here, we actually do have the N64 logo. So this is a cool find. There's also a black Bowser one according to the catalog. I wonder if these were only available through that catalog or not. I kind of assume they are, but I guess I don't know that as a fact. It's dated 1996. Chugging along on our themes here is another article of clothing. This one's much newer. I just found it recently at Target, 2018. There's this shirt that proves without a doubt that Mario is now art. Because it's just this classic quote, "Thank you, Mario, but our princess is in another castle," is now fashion. This is like a long sleeve shirt. It's very flimsy, so I wouldn't call it a hoodie, but it does have a hood. I don't know. What qualifies as a hoodie? Does it have to be something that keeps you warm? I don't know. One thing that creeps me out is the sticker. It's just stuck onto a piece of cloth, and I'm going to find that on the floor one day and not know where it came from. Yeah, it's got that red and white stripes on the sleeve. Next is another Target find. And yes, without Toys R Us, Target is my secret weapon. It's this slumber bag with pillow. So this is the pillow. Mario punches you into sleep. And then back here is the sleeping bag. Here's a picture of what the sleeping bag art looks like. And this is dated 2018 from that good old Franco company that I've been buying stuff from. Actually, speaking of which, those are the next items too. First up, Mario Odyssey comforter set, and it includes a pillowcase, correct? Correct? Yes, correct. Here's the pillowcase. This is a Walmart exclusive, and I can say that for sure because it mentions Walmart up in the corner. I doubt that would happen if it was being sold at Bed Bath & Beyond. Again, that's 2018 Franco, I don't know how to pronounce anything, I'm sorry. But also is the Silky Soft Throw. And I know the power of the internet cannot allow you to know this, but it is indeed Silky Soft. I can confirm so. Here's a tag back here. Feel me. Well, I just did, so that's all good. There's the art there. And then the last of the Super Mario Odyssey betting items I own is this 3-piece twin sheet set. So this includes a fitted sheet, flat sheet, and a pillowcase. Give you a look at all the sides. This item again mentions Walmart. That last item actually didn't, but I did buy it at a Walmart. And speaking of exclusives, a Walgreens exclusive. So this is a pack of 2 8-bit figures from Jakks Pacific featuring Bowser and Mario. This is a really cool packaging. It's like that diorama kind of thing. Like, look at that 3-dimensional cardboard bridge. That's really cool looking. Like the multiple layers of lava. Each side have that iconic Peach sequence on the back. It's part of their World of Nintendo line of figures. Possibly the most epic thing I will show you today. This is a pack of crayons. Yeah, this is kind of underwhelming compared to a lot of the things I showed you, and I don't know why I didn't lump it in with the other like pads of paper earlier. I don't know. I think it's really cool though. It's a pack of crayons. There's 4 crayons, so you can barely draw anything. You can't even color Mario's brown shoe because it's only primary colors and green. Oh yeah, that's made by Designware. 2016. Next, we'll move on to the video game portion of the video. First up is the box to Super Smash Bros. For the N64. I liked this game a lot as a kid, and I remember renting it all the time. But I had only bought the cartridge itself, probably at Beverages. That's where I bought a lot of games back then. And I acquired the manual later too, but I never had the box, so this completes it. This is in really good condition too. The guy I bought it from was keeping it flat, stored flat, so now it's all minty mint. And the next, condition's not as good, but still very respectable, is Paper Mario, another game I loved as a kid. I bought this again loose, and then I got the booklet later, but now I have the box, so I have that complete. I had never even heard of RPGs as a kid, so this game was really unique and stood out from the rest. Even the commercials, like the one where it shows Peach about to be fed into a paper shredder, like this game was just different. So I really liked it. Now I have it complete. It's very exciting. Also, I was reading the back, and I couldn't be the first person to have noticed this, but there's a typo right here. It says Mario plots to rescue the 7 star sprites, but it makes plots to as one word, like they forgot the space. So, like I said, I couldn't be the first person to have noticed that, but, you know, there's probably others like me who didn't know it. Next is this Kmart exclusive Mario Party 4. So this was actually a deal Kmart had where if you bought the game, you could get a wave bird included. So here it is compared to the normal one, where they slap a Kmart exclusive logo right over Wario's face. There's also a drawing a blank. What are these scan bar things called? One of these dealies on it. So, and yeah, these are actually printed on. They're not just stickers or anything. They really are printed on there. The manual and other booklet stuff in there in the game. This video has been pretty good so far, right? We're all having fun. Well, speaking of fun, Mario's Early Years Fun with Letters. This is an educational title for the Super Nintendo. It was part of a trilogy of sorts. This highly acclaimed, unforgettable trilogy of educational Mario games. This is why we bought the Super Nintendo, right? But there was also Mario's Early Years Fun with Numbers and Mario's Early Years Preschool Fun. I don't feel like you hear about these as much as the other educational games. And yes, there were actually this many educational Mario games on the Super Nintendo. But Mario's Missing and Mario's Time Machine. I feel like you probably hear about these a lot more just because their premises are a lot more interesting. This is actually like a Luigi adventure game, kind of. And come on, Mario having a time machine, that just sounds like it's got to be fun. But anyways, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed looking at all this Mario stuff. I had a lot of fun collecting it and taking a chance to really look at every individual item. Thanks for watching.